For the next video, I wanted to show you how we like to pick for roses over in a neighborhood. A lot of times, our grandmothers used to send us to go on a walk through the neighborhood. So it's very important for me to connect to my ancestral spirit. I want to connect to my abuelita, to my grandmothers, to do the traditions of the Roma people. What we do is we like to bring our ancestor with us in a bag, and we take her shopping and we take her picking for roses. And basically, all we do is we just try to sense where we see flowers in bloom. So it's approaching rose season, and so these are some roses that I saw. I always like to go for the first roses that I see. So basically, I get the roses and I put them in my bag. I get all the white roses. This is to help the roses grow, believe it or not. Okay. Anytime you pick them in full bloom, this is kind of an early bloom. Okay. You want to look and make sure that the plant is healthy. You want to kind of take away any of those dead, not dead, but roses that were in full bloom. So like this one was in full bloom, so we just take that off. Now the next part I'll show you, there's another bush here. This one's a good bush, okay? This one has a lot of them. So there's this one, the old petals, you know? You take the old petals, and then you just kind of just, uh, casually, you don't want people to like, you don't want to like trespass on anyone's property, but this is open to the public. It's an open bush. People are gonna freak out when they see me do this because they get all weird about me picking flowers, but I don't really care. This is for my ancestor, for the Roma people. We like to pick these flowers. We're helping nature by doing this process before spring. Okay? A lot of people don't understand how to tender roses. So these are the types of things that we pick off the rose. So this is kind of a tutorial how you tender a rose. Okay? This is also too a little trick, a little witchcraft trick from my abuelita, is you twist and twist and twist those little ends off. Okay? You kind of break it. These dead leaves, you see? All this stuff needs to change. So these are not good for the season. So we like to go around and break bad witches, basically. All these bad witches. See these dead ends you want to take off. Clip every one that you can. I'm not gonna spend all day here doing this, but this is just a way to help the plant grow. If you see any of these type of things on a rose, you want to get rid of it right away. Make sure that the plant doesn't die. Now, typically what they do is they, trim the hedges before uh, the next season, but they didn't do that here. Now, I didn't take all the blooms, so like you see how this one has a bloom. That's really much it. You just kind of get whatever you can. Again, I'm gonna keep pruning. I don't really care what people think of me. Okay, I'm gonna move on because I don't want to appear to be bothering the plants. Okay, so let's move on. Now I found another bush, another rose bush. So this is a Roma tradition that before spring comes, before the and when the first buds of spring arise, we like to gather all these petals first, and we're gonna check the plant and make sure that there's no dead buds. Okay, like this one. This is a dead bud. You break that off. Now, again, I'm gonna keep encouraging you guys to get closer to your ancestors. These I'm gonna leave stay. Okay, I'm not gonna yank the new rose. Only gonna take away what is there, and that's pretty much it. That's how you kind of quickly prune a rose. Now, this rose hasn't bloomed at all, and so basically, it's gonna take some time for that. I wanted to go to the next bush, just to give you a little FYI. This one is a lavender. So I like to pick lavender, but because it's still early in spring, they haven't fully matured. They just started to bud. But as they grow, these buds will get bigger, and then I'll pick the lavender later. Probably in maybe March. So back to the roses because I didn't really feel satisfied. I want to still get rid of these dead roses. I don't like that. Okay. I'm a little bit compulsive about this, but I really don't like those bad ends. Now this is how we prune and gather the flowers. Okay. Don't worry about what people think. Don't worry about what people say. I'm not worried about their dirty looks because I'm telling you, people these days have such a dirty look and stare. They just don't mind their business. Whatever. Not my problem. This is for the Roman people. This is what we do. Now, again, we do this to take care of the plants. So we're going to take the buds. Again, you want to trim off these ends like that. This is how we break a bad witch. This is how you break bad witches. You see these bad, no good. Here, see? You yank off the petals for your ancestor. Again, these are not my plants to tender and to worry about, but I just go for the first plant that I see. So I like white roses and pink roses for all the abuelitas. I'm gonna tender the plant and get rid of any of the dead ends and destroy them. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. You want to become more connected with your ancestor. And so what I do is I take her along with me in my bag. And today I'm going to go shopping with her. Now, she doesn't really like the sun too much, okay? So I'm not going to, you know, show you guys right now. But she's going to stay in there and I have all the roses and flowers for her. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy this video about how you can collect roses while crossing the four paths of a sidewalk.